for a number of years, I still encounter physicians who will say, Dr. Esselstyn, you know, I read your work, I know your report, but you know, really, your approach is pretty darn strict. It's pretty extreme. It's draconian. And this was perhaps best typified by a young physician when I was in Texas, in Dallas, and I was addressing the Texas Academy of Family Practitioners. And after I finished, this 38-year-old family practitioner came up to me and said, you know, I believe what you said, but that's pretty darn extreme, strict, and so forth. And I said, oh, wait a minute. We've got over 750 patients in Cleveland who didn't hear what you had to say. And they seemed to want to do it. But let's just say this. You say that I'm strict and extreme. Let's suppose you happen to be over in Okinawa. And I'm going to put you in Okinawa. And in Okinawa, they have the greatest number of people who have reached the age of 100 anywhere else on the planet Earth. And they've been doing this, you know, for hundreds and hundreds of years. So you plunk yourself down, you start this conversation, and you tell the Okinawan, you know, you've got this pretty darn strict, extreme type of nutrition here. And the Okinawan smiles and said, yeah, we do, but we don't think of it that way. We think of it as something that really has made us the champs of the planet in terms of longevity. And the Okinawan continues, as a matter of fact, if you really want to know what is the most extreme and severe and strict type of nutrition on the planet, you just look at the United States. Here is the wealthiest country on earth being brought to its knees because it simply can't pay for all the disease that your diet is causing.
That's right.
So, but the rest of the story was, he said, well, what about me? He said, I'm only 38 years old. I don't have heart disease. And suppose I really want to do what I want to do on the weekends. And I said, well, let's talk about that for a minute. Did you hear what I had to say about autopsies? These were between the ages of 17 and 34. You're 38, and you've been easing it. So already we know that you have a foundation for vascular disease. And what you're asking me is for weekends. So you're asking me, can I go out and continue to destroy my vascular system 104 out of 365 days of the year? So I said, you know, it's not as bad as if you were doing it every day. You might not have your erectile dysfunction until you're 75. You might not have your dementia until you're 85. You can slow the rate of disease. He said, okay, I got the point. All right, now, I think that